Guys, I am so excited that it is finally springtime. I can bring out my spring fragrances, and these are fragrances that I really enjoy wearing in the springtime. They're just lovely fragrances that are long lasting. They get compliments and they just work for most occasions. Now, if you're a guy watching this, you're in luck because some of these are unisex. So definitely keep watching. But with springtime comes Easter. And speaking of Easter, one of my favorite brands in regards to purses is having a really big Easter sale. And I am talking about Teddy Blake bags from March the 29th through April 1st. They are having up to 75% off of their leather bags. Now, if you love purses, you're in luck. I actually have two of their bags that I'm in love with. I have the Chiara Crocco 11-inch in black and the Kim Crocco 14-inch in light gray. And these bags are absolutely stunning. I get so many compliments every time I'm out and about with these. They're just beautiful. The attention to detail. These are premium leather bags. They're made in Italy with 100% Italian materials, handcrafted by experts. They are, in my opinion, the best affordable luxury bags on the market. There are so many styles, so many colors to choose from. There's definitely something for everyone. And, you know, why not get yourself something that you really are going to use a lot, you know, and a little Easter treat for yourself. These are great. And like I said, they're up to 75% off, lots of styles, lots of colors. And I'm going to put a link to their website, Teddy Blake, in the description box so that you can check out all of the amazing bags that they have to offer. So having said that, now let's go into the perfume portion of this video. So the very first fragrance that I'm going to share with you, this one is called Arub Al-Hub Eau de Parfum by Khalis. This is a Middle Eastern fragrance, and I know Middle Eastern fragrances right now are really popular. This doesn't have any oud in there, but it is a gorgeous, fresh, clean, feminine fragrance that to me just smells absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh, it's got like lime, so it's a little tart. You've got the lemon, which kind of makes your mouth water, and then you have a toffee apple. So delicious, sweet apple. There's cedar, and then there's a creaminess with the musk in here. Super long lasting. Love this. This is really, really different and stands out. It's perfect for the springtime. The bottle is absolutely adorable. I'm going to put a link to these fragrances in the description box so that you can check them out for yourself. But this is a great fragrance, especially if you want something for spring. You want something that really stands out and will get you noticed. This, my friend, is a great fragrance. Again, Arub Al-Hub Eau de Parfum by Khalis. All right, moving right along, we are going with Valea Eau de Parfum by Perfumes de Marly. I am sure many of you have tried this one. It is another one of those fragrances that's really clean, very fresh. It screams springtime, and with spring, you have weddings. And I just imagine, besides a wedding, I imagine a woman wearing this white dress, this spring dress, walking through a field of flowers. She's very confident, very pretty. That is this fragrance in a bottle. It is also a very different, unique fragrance that, in my opinion, really stands out. There's a soft white peach in here. There's something very powdery with this fragrance. You'll notice the bergamot, so it's clean, fresh. There's some orange blossom, and then vetiver and vanilla. So it's a really well-rounded, pretty, elegant, sophisticated, classy type of fragrance that you'll be just screaming luxury in springtime. So I recommend it. Again, this one was the Valea Eau de Parfum by Perfumes de Marly. And then we are going to move on with one I talked about recently. This is a love or hate with a lot of people. And I'm surprised because personally I love it. And this is definitely not a type of fragrance I would normally like. And I am talking about Replicas from the Garden. This is a very beautiful unisex fragrance. It's right down the middle. It's got tomato leaves in here as well as geranium and patchouli. And I think the earthiness definitely comes from that patchouli, but that tomato leaf really stands out. I think it just smells clean and fresh, kind of like when you go outside after a really heavy rain and now the sun is warming everything up. That is what I get with this fragrance. I love it. It definitely grabs attention. Every time I've worn this one, it's gotten the compliments. Now, the opening can be a little standoffish for people. It does have a strong earthiness to it, not like dirt, but just a cleansing, clean, kind of an earthy smell that dissipates. And then something happens. It gets a lot sweeter on the skin. And I think that's my favorite part is the dry down is just, to me, I love it. And it is definitely one of those fragrances that stands out, gets a lot of compliments. And again, I'm talking about Replica from the Garden by Maison Margiela. And this, my friends, is a super, super, super long lasting fragrance. So keep that in mind when you spray it on. It's going to be with you for a while. All right, next we have Aura Eau de Parfum by Mugler. This is a really pretty, kind of a green, sweet type of fragrance. When I smell this one, I always think of, I don't know why, a fairy in a forest eating sweet tarts. I know that is the most bizarre explanation for this fragrance. And there's rhubarb, bergamot, there's a lot of green notes, there's pear, and then this fabulous bourbon vanilla. So if you're a vanilla lover, this is great. I love it. Another one that's just very different, will work great for springtime. You'll really stand out. Absolutely fabulous. All right, moving right along. We have Elie Tahari Eau de Parfum by Elie Tahari. I have talked about this one in the past. This is a very clean, fresh, vibrant. It really is under the radar and it needs a lot more attention. It's got that bergamot, like I said. It has violet. You've got a soft note of like tea. There's florals and musk in here as well. All around fabulous fragrance. If you want something that is invigorating, really stands out in the springtime, I would recommend Elie Tahari Eau de Parfum by Elie Tahari. And next we have a Miu Miu Twist Eau de Parfum by Miu Miu. This has a little kick to it. This is kind of frisky, fun, playful, flirty. All of that fun stuff. Lots and lots of bergamot in the opening that mixes with some red berries. There's also violet in here and then a really nice note of cedar. So it has a slight woodiness and then a really rich, smooth amber. So I find this one to be super fun, flirty, sexy. Great if you're going out for a date. It's like a cool spring evening and you spray this on. Absolutely fantastic. The guy you're with is not going to be able to forget you. And again, this one is Miu Miu Twist Eau de Parfum by Miu Miu. And then if you're loving the florals, oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite Dior fragrances. This is absolutely blooming Eau de Parfum by Dior. And I love Dior. I have two others that I just rave about, which is Dior Addict and Hypnotic Poison Eau de Toilette. But this one, if you love florals, this has those florals, but they're saturated with a really jammy raspberry. It also has notes of pomegranate, so very fresh, crisp, a little tart in the background, some peony, rose, as well as musk. So it gives it this creaminess. Again, a great fragrance. This one's absolutely blooming. People get this one confused with Blooming Bouquet. This one, in my opinion, is much, much better. Try it out. Again, absolutely blooming by Dior. Moving right along, we have Bosphorus Pearl Eau de Parfum by Alhambra. This is a unisex fragrance. Wonderful, wonderful fragrance. If you've ever smelled Delina or Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly, you'll get an idea of what this one smells like. Now, they do say it is unisex. It does lean, in my opinion, slightly feminine, but I could definitely see a guy pulling this one off because it is one of those fragrances that just commands attention. And you don't take this one lightly. This is a long-lasting, serious fragrance that just projects and just, you enter a room, it'll enter a room before you do, and then it's one of those fragrances that lingers in the air after you've left, and people are like, oh, was so-and-so here? Oh, I love this one. It's one of my favorites. You guys have heard me talk about this one so many times. It has rose, lily of the valley, violet, tea, amber, and musk. Just a dreamy, fabulous niche fragrance. I'm going to put a link like to all these fragrances in the description box so you can check them out for yourself. But if you get the chance, Bosphorus Pearl by Alhambra is fabulous. All right, we're down to 2. And this next one is another one I talk about all the time and I wear it a lot. And that is Chanson Tendre Eau de Parfum by Chanel. My favorite out of the Chanel line. I think this is a fantastic, fun, clean, cottony, clean, fresh type of fragrance that just works great as a signature scent. It's just fun, it's flirty, it's feminine. It's got a really nice note of quince in the opening that mixes with a grapefruit. You've got hints of rose. And then a really creamy musk that just pulls everything together. Now, this is long lasting on the skin, but on the clothes, watch out. This lasts days and days on your clothes. Compliment getter. Every time I wear this one, my family adores this one. It's just a fabulous fragrance. Again, this one was the Chanson Tendre Eau de Parfum by Chanel. Check it out. Last but not least, we have Gin Tonic by M. Michelaf Eau de Parfum. This is a unisex fragrance. This one leans more on the masculine side. I have it on today. Spray some more on. Sexy, sexy, sexy. My husband adores this fragrance. He's been wearing it. You can see almost halfway gone. This, I'm going to spray it on the little swatch here and talk about it. But this smells absolutely incredible. And M. Michelaf makes fabulous fragrances. They have so many good ones to choose from, but this one is absolutely stunning. There's lime, there's tonic water, there's gin, mint for that freshness, lily of the valley, musk, and vetiver. A guy walks by wearing this, ladies. Ooh la la. If a woman was to wear this, she would seem very like strong, powerful woman. It smells incredible. It's one of those fragrances that will work for a woman as well. But love this one. Check it out. This again was Gin Tonic Eau de Parfum by M. Michelaf. There you have 10 fragrances for spring that I hope you guys really enjoy or will at least check out. Again, all the links will be in the description box. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch my video. I certainly appreciate it. And I'll see you again real soon.